Let's talk about CJ McCollum in the building, man. Let's talk about the good brother CJ McCollum. Should the Pistons go out there and get him? Maybe I talk about Zion, talked about Herb Jones. I forgot about Troy Murphy III if they having a fire sale. I feel bad for Cooley's finest from Detroit, Michigan, and UAD finest Willie Green. The coach over there in New Orleans, man. Zion just never wanted to be in New Orleans, and that killed the whole vibe. Just a random white girl walking up the street in the middle of the street. So that just, hey, look, my bad. I ain't see that white girl right there. I know y'all want to do 100 going up the street. I feel y'all. Like I be saying in every video, everybody's always in a rush, like it's an emergency. And it's never an emergency. But yeah, on the serious note, he kind of killed the whole vibe. And I say this, I don't know, I think I said this on another channel talking about it, on my main channel, the links in the link tree, good for the TV. And I said this on that channel about Zion and about life. The tongue is powerful, you know what I'm saying? I remember Barry White, he did an interview, I forget what show he was on, great singer. He's got a good life story too. I watched a small documentary on him. And he was saying that how all humans are gods. They used to be taught that back in the day because you can create life, you can take life. And the power of the tongue is very beautiful. It's very powerful. They told us a lot of sticks and stones can break my bones, but words can never hurt me. You can breathe life for something, you can take life for somebody. You know what I'm saying? I done told lies and they done turned into the truth before. You know what I'm saying? So the power of tongue is fire. And when your energy and your spirit, or you put out there even behind the scenes, I want to be in New Orleans. I really don't want to be here. I want to go to the Knicks. And that's why he ain't staying healthy. It's probably part him not wanting to stay healthy, but also it's the spirit of it all. You already put the energy out there and said that you didn't want to be in New Orleans. You know what I'm saying? So now, look what happened. You can't stay healthy. Even if you want to help the team and they get to the playoffs, you want to help them. So, just to the point of CJ McCollum, man, hella fire player. I remember I seen him in Lehigh get buckets versus Lehigh Duke get buckets. He's a problem. He was a guy that was, 5'5", and he had a growth spurt up to 6'2". So he's a bucket getter. He's a walking bucket. But I'm not quite sure that's what the Pistons need. Now, off the bench, if you give me him and he come off the bench and go crazy, that's, at this point in his career, unless it's a championship caliber team, I'll say he won't say it. I'll say it for him. That's beneath him. But from a veteran standpoint of view, as far as what he would do for the morality of that locker room and raising a lot of those young kids, and I think having a voice inside the players' union, that would be huge. And what he would bring would be perfect for what they need off the bench. What would he? I mean, it'll be excellent, but you really can't ask him to do it. To come off the bench. Because you really, if you go insert a guy like him into the lineup, you really want a guy that's gonna score. I mean, that's gonna facilitate. Now, could it work with him and Ivy in the backcourt? Yeah, and K kind of facilitating at the three, and yeah, it could help. But and he can handle the rock, but he's more of an aggressive scoring combo guard to go get buckets. If he was more of the CP3 variety, facilitation, Halliburton, Rajon Rondo, it'd be a no-brainer in my opinion, because he can shoot the rock. But if they wanted to say, hey, we just need another bucket getter to go with Cade, you go in the backcourt with Ivy, we're gonna put Cade at the three, and we just gonna, shuffle some lineups here and there. I think a lot of people, hey, why not? But a lot of people feel like if you can get a certified scorer, like an Ingram Moore at the wing, and some people like Kuzma, I'm not one of them, not for Pistons, I support him, but not for Pistons, then it's like, yeah, I would prefer that a lot more. But yeah, he's perfect with what they need off the bench. And it could work in a lineup for sure. But like I said before, they need more of a Rajon Rondo guy. Like I said, I like the idea of Malcolm Brogdon. I know he was talking about Dennis Schroeder. That's cool too. The Schroeder's now got traded to Golden State. So yeah, but I like a guy like Malcolm Brogdon even more than McCollum, just for fit purposes. You know what I'm saying? So that's just my opinion on it. I know a lot of people have different opinions and they feel a certain type of way about it, but that's my opinion. That's my opinion. So, but I don't really see McCollum. I mean, I can see it being a fit, but I don't see it's like, oh man, we got to get him. I mean, we'd rather go for Herb Jones, Troy Murphy III. That's his name, Trey Murphy III. Excuse me, Troy Murphy III. He can shoot that guy. Who else you had out there? I mean, Cam Johnson. Everyone was talking about him. But any guard like Brogdon that can defend, shoot, and it's pretty good at facilitating. That's pretty much what you're looking for. But McCollum could work. Like I said, Levine could work. But I think if you had another dynamic scorer or shooter, it's probably gonna be at the wing position. That's true. I mean, that real 3 spot they're looking for. If you're gonna add a guard, you're gonna add a point guard. You're gonna add a facilitator. And like I said, they ain't growing on trees like they used to no more. If people really knew how many guards that back in the day would thrive in this offense, in this NBA, that was forced to be, point guards and, play the game the right way from that position. There was a ton of them they toned down. Isaiah was one of them dudes who could get 30 a night easily. They toned down a lot of guards back in the day and made them be, if you look at young Avery Johnson, he was a bucket getter in college. To get to the league, you gotta, find your niche. So a lot of them guys was real scoring first point guards. But they bred them and grown them to play the game the right way and facilitate. And what's so funny when Chauncey started to, get out this combo guard scoring mentality and learned that how to be a true point guard, Chauncey became the best version of himself. A lot of people talk about a lot of 3-pointers in the game and the lack of the big fellas in the game is why the game ain't as good no more. But one of the reasons nobody talking about is you don't got true floor generals no more. You got Chris Paul, Halliburton, there's a few of them guys out there. But man, you don't have a Jason Kidd out there no more. Steve Nash or Mark Price. You don't have none of these guys like that no more. These Isaiah Thomases and stuff like that. Zeke's, the Detroit Zeke. You know what I'm saying? You don't have that no more. You don't have that no more. And that's another reason why the game is all effed up. You got every guard, just their mentality is to score. Back in the day, you had to defend, facilitate, you had to play the game the right way. You had to have a refined game. You couldn't really have no big weaknesses and go out there. You definitely couldn't have, C for effort. Nothing below was C, anything is C plus and below for effort, bro. You wasn't getting out there. So, yeah, I don't really care for McCollum for the Pistons. I want to see him get on the team where he can get on a pedestal and show what he can do in the championship set. Knicks, the Bucks, the Warriors, the Nuggets, be a good place for him. So I like to see him go somewhere where he can really shine. People can see how good CJ McCollum really is because he's a dog. But hey, check out the Detroit Pistons Talk playlist, thumbs up the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel, and subscribe button. Here's the bell icon button. Hit all notifications, increase your chance. Get notifications. We go live or drop video. Financially, you want to support the channel, Cash App, $CJ Good 313, Venmo CJ Good 313, PayPal in the description. Hit the link tree. Find me everywhere. Peace.